We are 4 weeks away from the big Switch and Zelda launch, and to set a mark, we want to give away a Switch if we can reach that lucky 70,000 subscribers by March 3rd. So to enter, you need to be subscribed to the Commonwealth Realm, which is totally free, and we will reach that big number by the launch of the Switch and Zelda. So far, Super Mario Odyssey only has one trailer and one little gaming clip, but that doesn't mean we don't have a lot to talk about. I mean, Conrad talked about Breath of the Wild for a year and a half with only some off-screen footage and a 1-minute teaser. Anything is possible. The first trailer for Super Mario Odyssey showcases 4 worlds, and the one that's on everyone's mind is New Donk City. When we first saw the trailer, we thought, is Mario in our world now? The answer is not so clear this time around. That's why we're going to investigate the strange case of New Donk City inside Super Mario Odyssey.
Hello to all my friends at Commonwealth Realm. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Mamma mia, you number one. Ha ha!
It's painfully obvious by the name and design that New Donk City is based off of New York City, and share more in common than an obscene number of yellow taxis in the streets. Let's begin with famous landmarks taken from the Big Apple. The triangular building represents the Flatiron Building, and it looks like J.J. Jameson will be inside demanding pictures of Mario. Although in this shot, there are 2 of these buildings, not to say Flatiron wasn't an inspiration behind both of them. Then there is the Brooklyn Bridge, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to access it any time in this game, although we would like to be proven wrong. Let it also be noted that Mario and Luigi were originally from Brooklyn before they came to the Mushroom Kingdom, at least in the cartoon and movie, but we're pretty sure the origin is true. And of course, it isn't a New York City parody without the Empire State Building. We would love to see how Mario climbs up it, considering it is one of the tallest buildings in the world, at least in real life. What's interesting to note is that the city itself is set on the roof of a giant skyscraper, so we have skyscrapers on top of the skyscraper. This means that if you're a taxi driver, one wrong turn could mean sudden death. This is one of the confirmations stating that New Donk City is not an area in our world, but still in the same one of the Mushroom Kingdoms. Not the kingdom itself, however, just a different city. The most important thing to note about the city is its name, New Donk City. Donk, short for Donkey Kong. And on top of that, we have Diddy Market and Dixie Street. Donkey Kong references in a Super Mario game are actually not that common. Sure, the apes have made numerous appearances in Mario spin-off games, but not in a Super Mario title. Not only that, but did you notice these platforms? They're exactly the same ones used in the very first Mario game ever created when our favorite plumber was still a carpenter in 1981, Donkey Kong, which was also the first Donkey Kong game. It looks like these platforms will also be used for traversing other skyscrapers with skyscrapers on top of those skyscrapers, you know what I'm saying? But the question on our mind is if we will see the infamous ape make his Super Mario debut in Odyssey. After all, why would you throw all these references in our face, Nintendo, if you weren't planning on bringing in at least one Kong? Hell, give us Lanky Kong for crying out loud. He has no style, he has no grace, but this Kong has a funny face. Seriously though, think of how epic it would be to see Donkey Kong climb the Empire State Building, or even better, recreate the Donkey Kong game in some form for an incredible boss fight. As long as it has barrels, pink platforms, and maybe even Pauline, it'll be a great nostalgia trip in 3D, Full HD, 60 frames per second. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room though. All these realistic looking people. Look at them. With their business attire and condescending attitudes, they make me sick. And yes, we know, it's a lot like Sonic 06, but Odyssey will be leaps and bounds better since Mario is not a hedgehog and won't be kissed by a princess. Anyway, now that we've gotten to the finer details of the city, let's get into the anatomy and why we think this place is the hub world of the entire game. Mario 64 had Peach's Castle, Sunshine had Delfino Plaza. Galaxy had the Comet Observatory. Galaxy 2 had this. And Odyssey will have New Donk City. Here's how it's possible. For one, it looks to be expansive, meaning that some areas won't unlock until you acquire a skill or collect a certain number of stars, or whatever you'll be acquiring in this game. It's probably stars. We know that Mario will travel via airship, so is the city its docking area? Look at this building that one ship is stationed at the roof of. Does it look like Mario can get there in his current form? Probably not. But you would think one airship would be able to take him to any place he wants, right? So why would he need to unlock areas in order to go to another level? Maybe different airships take him to one level each? If so, then why aren't they color-coded? Maybe I should stop answering my questions with the question? However, there is also evidence indicating that it isn't the hub world after all. Take a look at the checkpoint flag. Why would a hub world need such a thing? And we can also see some purple coins in the distance, meaning that a purple coin mission could be in effect. These shots of the mini-tank enemies and the Bowser Peach wedding poster seem to be set in New Donk City as well. And it's not often there are enemies in a hub world, but that doesn't mean there can't be in a future installment such as Mario Odyssey. This mechanized boss is most definitely atop the Empire State Building as well, and the one time there was a boss fight in a Mario hub world was Sunshine, and that was more of a mini-boss. Whether it's a hub world or not, New Donk City is a dope looking area and we can't wait to explore it this holiday. However, we're not done just yet. Take a gander at these question blocks. Get it? It's like a crossing signal, but it's a question block. New Donk City is dangerous. You know, one of the first things we're going to do is jump below these signs to see if any coins or power-ups pop out. Speaking of coins, we believe that they may play a bigger part in this game than merely just racking up a score or health. Crazy Cap stores are everywhere in this game, and judging by the name, they will be used to upgrade Mario's hat abilities. And what better way to buy these upgrades than with coins? You know, the thing that to this point has only served for one-ups? Could Mario Odyssey as an installment bent on breaking conventions have an economic system where coins are spent like in the real world on getting stuff? Also, what in the blue heck is Mario's hat? We saw in the trailer that Bowser steps on Mario's hat, with some glamorous steel-toed boots if I might add, so it looks like the hat has been replaced with a sentient being aiming to help Mario defeat Bowser and cancel the wedding with Peach. This new hat will offer Mario a level of agility never seen before in a Mario game. Also, rare, sue someone. In this movement video from Japan, we see the many different ways Mario will be able to traverse throughout the game world. We have traditional moves like the triple jump and crouch jump, but new ones involving the hat will be imperative to jump through large gaps and up high walls. It also looks like the levels will be designed in such a way for Mario to take advantage of the verticality, and New Donk City is one of these levels. The never-ending school of taxis will also help Mario travel with their bouncy nature, and the traffic lights will also assist him in his never-ending quest to become the king of parkour. But with that, we're going to name the streets that we know of so far that are in New Donk City. Some of them are Donkey Kong references, others doesn't seem like it. Alright, we got Squawks Park Street, Dixie Street, Cranky Avenue, Espresso Street, Ramby, and most importantly, K. Rool. Will we finally see King K. Rool in Smash? Who knows? I think J.J. Jameson really wants those pictures now. But you know what he wants more than just the pictures? Your choice of topics for the next episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey. So, do you want us to talk about the Mexico's world or the controls? Post your answer in the comment section below or tweet them to us at Common Realm. Also, we have finally launched our Discord servers so we can figure out what the hell we're doing with this website. So please check us out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos on Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, the Nintendo Switch, and more Nintendo franchises, hit that subscribe button to be notified when we upload a new episode. In the meantime, this has been the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you guys and gals soon.